Phillis Wheatley was an African-American poet who gained recognition for her literary achievements during the 18th century, particularly in the pre-Revolutionary War era. Born around 1753 in West Africa, Wheatley was enslaved and brought to North America. Phillis Wheatley was enslaved and transported to Boston in 1761. She was purchased by the Wheatley family, who recognized her intelligence and provided her with an education. Despite facing the challenges of slavery, Wheatley became proficient in English, Latin, Greek, and literature. Wheatley began writing poetry at a young age, and her work showcased her classical education and intellectual prowess. In 1773, she published her first book of poems, titled Poems on Various Subjects, Religious and Moral. This publication made her the first African-American woman to publish a book of poetry. Wheatley's poetry often addressed themes of freedom, liberty, and the rights of individuals. She expressed support for the American colony's struggle for independence from British rule, aligning herself with the patriot cause. Wheatley gained admiration not only for her poetry but also for her correspondence with prominent figures of the time. She wrote a letter to George Washington in 1775, praising him for his leadership and expressing her support for the American Revolution. Washington responded with appreciation and invited her to visit him at his headquarters. Phillis Wheatley's literary achievements challenged contemporary notions about the intellectual capabilities of enslaved individuals and African Americans. Her work contributed to the emerging discourse on equality and freedom in the American colonies. Phillis Wheatley's poetry, with its patriotic themes and support for the revolutionary cause, made her a notable figure during a critical period in American history. Her writings continue to be studied and celebrated for their historical and literary significance.